Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Yeah, time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
Now it's Gullit. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Gullit. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Bale. Bale will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And it's Messi. Messi charging forward. Messi! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
He's got tall. He will be livid with himself. Messi, that is lovely. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Messi. Vitinha. Messi. Robson gets a foot in here. First quarter of an hour gone. He's in plenty of space here. And that's the keeper's ball. Gullit is the team's great visionary. He's a sharp little ball here. And it's Messi. And this is Bale. So we're still where we started right now. That's really well manoeuvred. Robson. Rummenigge. And here's Bale. And that's been intercepted. And it's Rodri. Tries to pass it through. That has ended up in no man's land. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Gullit. And now the breakaway. Now it's Gullit. And it's Vitinha. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, this looks sharp. And he cuts out the supply. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Vieira. Bale. Bale going face to face with his great rival. That's really nicely played. Messi. It's a really well measured ball. Oh, red, nice interception. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. And it's Bale. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Pelé. Caught offside that time. Plays it through. Oh, he's found support out wide. And a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. Picked out, goes for a shot! What a wonderful goal!
Well, that's very much changed the complexion. It's also changed mindsets and moods in both teams, and it had to be him.
And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
Oh, shooting chance!
양아히리을
And they're at it again in double quick time. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So that's two now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
And the first half is done. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I'm looking at the body language, Peter, and it doesn't look great. It's going to be pretty hard for them to pick themselves up from here. But there's still a maybe at play. Maybe they'll thrive on the adversity.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Can he finish? Has a look and plays it forward. Messi. Vitinha, and that interception was most necessary. Crunching tackle. That's a nicely weighted. He rises! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
No, not quite on the same wavelength. Yeah.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
That's an excellent intercept. Real chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 20, numero 23, numero 10, Messi, numero 22.
Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Il numero 14,
Aims beyond the
il
defence.
numero 18,
60 minutes played.
il numero 17.
Looking for options for movement.
La presenza di quest'oggi è di 80.953 spettatori.
That looks a decent ball. Zola. Now it's Bale. Rijkaard wins the duel this time. Guardiola. Now it's Martinez. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Pass somewhat off target. Vieira gathers from the goal kick. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Bale. Vieira.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Rodri has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Time and again.
오골프도
they are
치나요.
repelled. Chance here to counter. And he was quick to react. Vieira. And that's been intercepted. Caceres. Vieira. Solar,
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement.
and he thumps it clear. Great, he's having a shot! Relentless, just relentless. And they are pulling clear here. Oh, that is a sweet finish, gorgeously controlled and ruthlessly dispatched.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Forwards and with intent. Oh, good spread. It's a promising position. Tevez.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus.
It has a shot! Just too high.
Well, the invitation was there, so he was right, in my opinion, to take it on. Alas, it was a technical flaw.
Guardiola. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Nicely aimed pass. Roberto Baggio. Looking for the run. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Takes a shot! It's in!
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
So is this the start of a comeback? Solar, well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's the chance to counter. 5 minutes left on the clock. Roberto Baggio. And that pass just didn't quite work. And this is Puskás. He is just caressing the ball. Hangs one, climbs up big. Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Guardiola. Oh, there's a probing ball.
Indica 2 minuti di recupero.
And he's picked it up out wide. Lovely bit of skill. Shapes to shoot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, didn't catch it right. And that's it. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running.
양님은 몇 살이죠? 상대분 44살.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Clarence Sable. Dembele! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And he gets rid in a hurry. And it's Vitinha. Can he get it through? Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
양님도 벌써 40대인가요 후.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And he's in on goal. Shoots! Vieira. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Bellingham. Now, can they get him away? Oh, that's a fine interception. Dembele. Vieira. Oh, there's a probing ball. It's a pretty loose pass.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Oh, important interception. Cruyff short changes him with that pass. And it's Vitinha. Well, both starting the game at a pretty decent tempo. Vieira. Maldini cuts it out. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Passing is crisp and sharp. Looking for options for movement. He's having a shot!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Well read, nice interception. Looking to play him in. That is good strength. Picked out brilliantly. Rodri is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Now this could be a chance. Thuram promptly onto that, and that is that.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Little pass back.
Modern football for you, and all that pressing.
Cruyff. Bellingham. Rodri. And here's Hullet. Played back towards his own goal.
Not a lot more he could do there.
Rodri. It's a searching pass. Well, that's beautifully weighted. He's got away. Del Piero was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Vitinha. Now it's Hullet. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Cruyff. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Messi. Vitinha. Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Vitinha running with the ball. Cruyff. Luis Suarez. It's Luis Suarez! He's a sharp little ball here. Bale. And it's Rodri. It's a sharp pass. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Looking for the run. And it's been played through. That's tidy. Shapes to shoot!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Vieira. Now he's got space here. Well read, and the danger is averted. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Thuram. To Messi. And the half-time whistle goes. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. Here we go again then. So the first half brought no goals. Pass is just off target.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
And he was quick to react. Dembele. Messi. Dembele going face-to-face with his great rival. And here's Hullet. Thuram deals with that comfortably. Rodri plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Bale. And it's Cruyff. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, it's Dembele. Messi. Great vision. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Rodri. Del Piero will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And here's Del Piero. It's loose now and they want to get it back. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Vitinha steaming on goalwards. Can he finish? Oh, taken with style. First blood drawn. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 20.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Numero 10.
So the first goal of the game.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable.
Il numero 15.
Bale.
Cambio di giocatori.
And here's Cruyff. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them. It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And the through ball. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger.
Arsenal really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
More and more pressure on the ball here. It's run loose here. And it's Cruyff. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Well, that looks a decent ball. Cruyff. the specialist in tearing teams apart. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for...
There's the shot! And he hits the net! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. And that was as close to certain as can be.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this. Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 7, numero 22. Lasciano il campo per
And he's forced to go
il
back.
numero 5, Owen.
And
Il
that
numero
interception
17.
was
Attenzione,
most
il cambio.
necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Now it's Owen. He's chosen to go back.
He had nobody else to help out there.
Cruyff. Pelé. And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And this is Luis Suarez. Guardiola is always looking to break lines. If we're going to get a winner, it's got to come now. Turns and goes. He's going for goal! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him. That has been cut short. Oh, sweet feet. Oh, well played. Played into space. Rijkaard kept his eye on it, and he's there. And that is that. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing. And both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated.
키키키윽 안 졌네요.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Well, this is a guy who has pushed back the boundaries year on year. A brilliant maverick who just seems to go on and on.
Yeah, he's simply the boss, Peter. Everyone else, including us, just the supporting cast in an act where he will always take centre stage.
The Zlatan show, Zlatan is the only star.
I'm not arguing.
Now it's Hullet. Vieira kept his eye on it, and he's there. Rui Costa. Pelé. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. Hullet! Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes. Goalkeeping at its very best.
Maldini. Pirlo. And it's Vieira. Great vision. Messi. That's really well manoeuvred. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
To Thuram. It's a good spell of possession, this.
Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way. This is the time you need that pace.
So it is still 0-0. Luis Suarez. He's shifting through the gears here. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Pelé plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Driving forward. Rui Costa. Alexander-Arnold gets into a good position. Deflected behind for a corner kick.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
It's going to be another corner, I think. It's their second corner of the game. Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Corner number 3 coming up. Oh, smashing header! And he's there to get it away. Oh, there's a probing ball. And now they can spring out of defence. Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. There's the shot! Oh, that wasn't far away.
Nothing wrong with the idea. Inches away.
Looking for the run. No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. Ibrahimovic. Vieira. And here's Rui Costa. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Dembele. Messi. And it's Hullet. Now it's Dembele. Dembele going face to face with his great rival. And it's Messi. It's Hullet. Can he get it through? I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Pirlo is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Alexander-Arnold, and that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Hullet. Messi. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Pirlo. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Vitinha. Messi. And it's Vitinha. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he's picked it up out wide. And this is Hullet. He's chosen to go back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
And this is Hullet. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Rijkaard. Vieira wins the duel this time. Pirlo. Nicely shaped ball. And he cuts out the supply. Lovely pass, but can he get there? There's the whistle for half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, I have to say, I think it's a good performance, but it's clear that they need a little more energy and more precision up top. They proved they can create chances. Now they need to start putting them away. That's the next step.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. And the game has already resumed here. Both sides defensively robust up to now. Pele. Foot in. Pirlo. That's a lovely, neat pass. Caceres.
There's no respite if you're being chased down like this.
And here's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And this is Messi. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Šeško, and he shoots! Oh, nearly, but not quite.
Yeah, typically for him, that was the furthest thing from easy, but it still didn't stop him having a go.
Pele. Pele will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Pirlo. It's Rui Costa. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. He's a sharp little ball here. Well, into the second half, and it's still goalless. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Pirlo. Rui Costa. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Rui Costa. Pele. Some front-footed pressing going on here. And it's Rui Costa. Well read, and the danger is averted. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Leicester calmly anticipates. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Looking for options for movement. Messi, chance, surely! Pele, and now the breakaway. Searching passes played there. Caceres, and it's Vitinha. Pullet looks to get on the end of this. And they're back on the ball again. Luis Suarez. Šeško. Oh, shooting chance! He scored! And that could well be the winner!
Well, what a shift in moods here, Peter. That weight's finally off their shoulders, and tails are well and truly up.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Manchester United are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 20, numero 23,
So,
numero
time
10,
for changes on
Messi,
both sides, actually.
numero 22.
So we have our breakthrough.
Il numero
Look,
5,
experienced voices need to be heard now,
il
along
numero
with
8,
good
il
purpose
numero
and
15,
urgency, and they can
il
get
numero
right back
26.
into this.
Attenzione, un cambio.
And here's Baggio. Pinches it off him. Mateus.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And he's climbs up big. Firm header just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it. There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
Threads one in. Rodri receives it in a good position here. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
And it's Baggio. Now that looks a decent ball. Steaming on. Shapes to shoot! And it's hoisted clear. Cruyff.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Tries to pass it through. It's a promising position. Alexander-Arnold made a surge from fullback. As it turned out, unsuccessfully.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold plays it in. Vieira. That's that, the end. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able to add to the...
역시 많이 안 하시니깐 DB 이도 버거우시군요. 키키키윽.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So off we go then.
Lothar Matthäus is going to have a huge influence here, Peter.
Well, it's hard to argue with that. In any game at any time, he is as influential as they come.
Yeah, and he'll be right in the thick of it in the middle of the park, combining the roles of number 10, central midfielder, defensive midfielder. Sometimes he's even sweeper, so watch out for those late attacking runs from deep. And don't be surprised if he gets himself on the score sheet too.
Pinches it off him. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it won't deter him either.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Messi, now it's Cruyff. He's gone for goal! Pato tries to cross. Matthäus. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Now, can they get him away? And it's Vitinha. Little pass back. Searching pass he's played there. And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Looking for a runner. That is lovely. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Vieira. Look at the space here. Big chance!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
He has a look up. And he shoots! Messi, a player who needs no introduction. Neither side yet able to find the net. Maldini. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Messi looks to get on the end of this.
키키육 너무 아깝.
And he's worked it through. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. And he's only too happy to take that back. That's a lovely, neat pass. And here's Cruyff. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Matthäus. Matthäus, tidy with his distribution. Oh, it's Dembele. Now it's Hullet. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, that's fabulous. Referee's had a good look and given a corner.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. And it's Vitinha. Knocks it out wide. Messi. Looking to play. Goes for a shot! Goal! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Chance for a shot! It's in! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Mateus. Messi. He's had a shot! Oh, taken with style. A goal at a really telling moment. And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Milan get themselves back into contention.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
2 minuti di recupero.
This might spell danger. That has not gone well. And it's Vitinha. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Vitinha. Oh, this is a very good run. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Vitinha can so cleverly bypass the press. Thinks about the shot. David Villa! And that's caused a worry or two.
Villa really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Pato. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Dembele will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
Pato is in a really good position out wide. Nice control. Mateus. And back it goes.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
David Villa. Vieira. And here's the chance to counter. And here's Hullet. Tries a shot! And that should get the job done. Shot could be on. Great ball, and he's in. Shot a goal! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Thuram deals with that comfortably.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Aimed beyond the defence. Caceres. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And it's Pato. Nicely weighted ball. Good ball, good take.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
He's played it back. Nice looking ball. Oh, important interception. Quality ball. Bergomi gets good distance on it. Taken back almost at once. Vieira. Pelé. Looking for the run. And this is Messi.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
That's a sharp pass. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And this is Cruyff. Messi. Now it's Hullet. And it's Messi. Messi. And he's in on goal. Shoots! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 24.
We have got changes here from both sides, in
Numero
fact.
20. Numero 10.
Hullet.
Messi. Lasciano il campo per
That's really well
il numero
manoeuvred.
5. Owen. Il numero 8. Il
And
numero
it's
15.
Baggio. Now
Attenzione,
it's
un
Hullet.
cambio.
Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Looking for options for movement.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Oh, perfectly measured that. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Oh, this looks sharp. Spread out to the left. Rummenigge. Hullet. Rummenigge. Shot, surely! Really well taken goal. They have stolen level at... And there goes the final whistle. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink. Well, Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. The action has already started. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you? Cruyff! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. Mateus goes short. Out to the right. Now the ball in. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. He can get that clear. And here's Messi. Vieira did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Vitinha. That's Caceres. Dembele. Messi. Makaleli. Rummenigge. Now it's Shevchenko. Messi.
This is the time you need that pace.
Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Mateus. And the counter is on. Messi. And he's being shifted off it. And it's Messi. Probing pass. Maldini gets over and intercepts. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Vieira. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. And Messi! Oh, split-second reaction.
Messi is offering a right smile there. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And he's there to clear it. And now a sudden chance to counter. Clipped into space. Oh, that's a fine interception. Mateus, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Vieira. Passing is crisp and sharp. And he plays one through. Messi, looking for options for movement. David Villa gets flagged offside. Messi, and that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Looking to play him in. Oh, that's a key interception. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Well, clearly he didn't mean it that way, and he is as disappointed as anyone.
Pity that, because it had a decent chance of progressing.
He's found a way past. That's been slipped through. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Oh, this looks sharp. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Rijkaard. And that interception was... He's had a shot! Goal! An act of charity gratefully received.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
The message is clear, none shall pass. Played into space. He has a look out, takes a shot! In he goes again. He's got a goal! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
In with the challenge. Rummenigge. David Villa.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Rummenigge. Now, what about a counter-attack? Oh, that's fabulous. Looking for the run. And he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. And we've reached half-time. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
The boss is going to be disappointed with the way his team just switched off for those two goals. They'll have to take some risks now to try and get back in this game. And it's easier said than done, as we know.
That gets things going for the second half.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Mateus can so cleverly bypass the press. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Now it's Hullet. Hullet showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Vitinha. This is Dembele. Shevchenko looking understandably energised after his goal. So what can they make of this? Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense and so was the relief. The great escape.
David Villa. Cleared away. Nicked it back promptly. Tries to play it through.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Robson. Plays it across. Brilliantly cut out. And the pass is intercepted. Oh, that's delightful.
The attendance for this match
Bullet.
was 28,997.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And it's Vieira.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Cruyff. Vieira. Vitinha. Turns back here, probably the best option. Makaleli. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. That's an imaginative pass. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Messi. And here's Cruyff. Messi. Shevchenko! Oh, the ball's run loose here. It's a pretty loose pass. And here's Shevchenko. Vitinha. Messi. Oh, good-looking ball. Just about up to 75 minutes. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And this is Shevchenko. Oh, it's Dembele. Messi. Now this could be a chance. And he's on his way. And the shot. It's in. Right back in the game. That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves any favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
Shevchenko. Coming on to replace him is number 17.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but
Chance for a shot!
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Time is running out here.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
And it's Baggio. He's shifting through the gears here. Cruyff quietly revving up. Now, can they get him all? And the finish! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. It's make or break time now, and they're all headed for the penalty box. I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
And here's Owen. Oh, it's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Well, I appreciate the fact he's trying to make a difference, and if he carries on like that, he may well do.
There will be 1 minute at a
Varane
time.
deals with that comfortably. Pele. Mateus. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be, and they go down by the...
키키키육 단두대군요.
Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie.
Hello,
The
everybody,
fans
and
have pulled out
welcome to
all the
today's
stops to
match.
make this a monumental occasion. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Luis Suarez, undoubtedly the centre of attention. It's Zico! And that interception was most necessary. Soboslai! There it is! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
So the game's first significant moment. Big chance! Superb from Soboslai! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. Not one, but two.
요즘 방송하는 분도
It is a
드물어요.
great start.
아이고 급강하.
Beautiful, just beautiful. The joy of the moment.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
Tottenham are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
That is a brilliant interception. Now there's a fine ball. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
2 down already, a nightmare start. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. That ball looks a good one. Rodri. Shot a goal! And it's there! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Tottenham find a position of real strength now.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Best, very much a man of this moment. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now, what about a counter-attack? Lovely pass, but can he get there? Messi, out towards the flank. That has not gone well. And here's Dembele. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Mendes going full steam ahead down the left flank. And it's Messi. And here's Hullet. Picked out brilliantly. Tries to play it through. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. It has been an extraordinary start to the game. The gap already 3. Lahm. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
That is good strength. And he's looking to catch him up. Rummenigge. Turns back here, probably the best option. Over to the other side. And it's Lahm. Dembele. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Szoboszlai with 2 goals already to his name. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Great vision, and it's made its way to him, and he was alert to it. That'll be a throw-in. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Thuram. Can he get it through? And pull it! Keeper's got his work done.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Tottenham are looking to go forward now. Well, that pass isn't the best.
There will be 1 minute added time.
It's gone for a throw-in. Rodri. And it's the whistle for half-time. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
And a quick reminder today to please take all litter bins located by the entrance gates. Thank you very much for your cooperation.
And the second half gets underway.
Well, things just haven't quite clicked, Peter, have they? They're behind, and they deserve to be. But they've had a chance to regroup now, so we'll see how they come out at the start of the second half.
And the shot! Oh, it's come off the upright. Zico goes on a run down the left wing. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Yeah, they look as if they're intent, Peter, on stopping him outside the laws of the game, so the referee is going to have to be very alert here.
Baresi. To Pepe. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Now it's Hullet. Szoboszlai. Nuno Mendes. He's picked his way through. This looks promising. Szoboszlai! In for the pieces! He's got a goal! Results no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
Tottenham are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Now it's Zico, and it's Mendes. Strong running down that left flank. He is just caressing the ball. Oh, he's played it in low. Oh, well played. Chance for a shot! And he's missed it.
Rummenigge clearly knew where that was falling. He'll be disappointed he didn't put it away.
Lahm. Best. Messi. Oh, it's Dembele. Vitinha. Rummenigge. He's found a way through. Driving through. He's having a shot! Well, he caught that pure, but no end product.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Substitution on the field. Number 4.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 8, Zico. Number 15, George Best. Number 22, Szoboszlai. Number 25, Nuno Mendes.
Cruyff
Coming on the
takes
field,
control of it and he's on
number
the
11,
move.
Del Piero.
Now it's
Number
Owen.
5,
Pull it.
Rooney. Number 19,
Defending was strong and
Semenyo.
firm.
Number 18,
Guardiola is a player who barely needs an
Number
invitation to
24,
shoot.
Guardiola.
Now it's Rooney.
Substitutions taking
Bumps
place.
him off it and wins back the ball. Rafael Leao. Now,
자주
can they get him
방송하던
away?
빠꿀님도 요즘 현타 많이
Truly
오심.
brave defending.
에유
If you were
게이미.
looking at the shopping list of what you need in a top defender, that's it.
Oh no, what has happened here? And he's cut it out. Makaleli. Semenyo. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Quality ball. And this is Rooney. It's Rooney! Shot, surely!
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. And I bet you the keeper is very relieved.
Can he get on the end of this? Pull it. Good read, needed to be. Baresi. Looking for options for movement. Pull it, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Rodri.
Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is.
That's tidy. And it's Vitinha. Rafael Leao. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Now it's Semenyo. And the shot! Can he spark a counter here? Cruyff. Baresi calmly anticipates. Rodri. Lam is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Not too much more here than seeing out time. And we're done. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that...
잘까요, 양빠? 키키키키키키요. 헐 여기다가 키키키육 좀 쉬다 와요.